Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is my GSR Turbo Civic. And today is dyno day. 2 days from now, we drive this car to Wisconsin, 3 hours. We got a lot going on, boys, which sounds healthy, and I'm excited to put on the dyno. So as you guys know, today is dyno day. Of course it's raining, and really quick before we get into the video, I do want to give a quick recap for those of you who aren't super caught up to date on the build, because a lot has happened in the last 2 or 3 videos. All winter I was building an LS VTEC engine for this car. It was gonna make, it had CSS, forged pistons, forged rods, built head, like sick motor. It was gonna make like 5-ish 100 horsepower to the wheels, built the transmission, and then that engine started making metal shavings. So last weekend on a Friday night, me and the boys swapped in a stock GSR. We did it all in one night, got it running, and now that that engine is running, we are throwing it on the dyno, finally. So that is what today is. Today we are dynoing a stock GSR with supporting mods that could hold, I don't know, 5, 6, 700 wheel horsepower, something like that. It's a slight bummer that we're not going to the dyno with a built LS VTEC engine, but on the other hand, the fact that we are going to the dyno at all is huge, because Automotion is literally just 2 days away at this point. It is Wednesday, Automotion is on Friday. I leave for Automotion on Friday. So that is huge that we are actually making it to the dyno. Goals here for today's video are survive the dyno so that we can drive to Automotion, period. Time 85, boys. Oh, look. Unleaded fuel only.
So the people want to know, John.
Oh boy.
You've had now, this would be 3 motors.
Well, this exact motor has been in this car. Well, not this motor that's in it now, but the built motor that's producing metal shavings right now. Right. Has been in this car 3 times.
It's exploded.
It's exploded 3 times.
So, with us going to the dyno right now, how confident are you that this one's not going to explode as well?
And that's a great question. I have had no time, literally 0 time, to do any kind of like health checks on this engine. I haven't been able to do a compression test, nothing. Like, I have had no time to validate the health of this engine other than just listening to it while it runs. And it sounded really healthy, and so we're just gonna hope that that's the case.
What you're saying essentially is like today is a toss-up. Like, we could go in today and your car could just put.
Yeah, easily could.
Yeah.
Before we pull up to the dyno, I just want to give a quick thank you and shout out to the people over at Hyperlite. Hyperlite sent out these LED vapor tight lights, and they have been awesome for working in the garage. In the last few videos, you guys have seen me outside working late at night, and believe it or not, in the footage that you are looking at right now, if you look in the background, it is pitch black outside. That is just how bright these are. I literally feel like I have walked onto the surface of the sun when I walk into the garage with these at nighttime. But they have been absolutely awesome, and again, thank you so much to Hyperlite for sending these out. Links in the description down below to the exact product and a coupon code, and also just a direct link to their website as well. Thank you again, and let's get into the video, boys.
A few inches later.
We are at the dyno. I'm gonna message DJ. I don't really know how to get in there. I guess we just walk in. Let's just try walking in, dude. Let's just do it. See what happens. I'm nervous. Nerves are setting in. This is my brother Josh. What's up, dude? How you doing? Very quick disclaimer, the guy with the black hoodie on right here is DJ. DJ is the owner of Rudd's Racing. DJ runs the dyno, and the tuner's name is Mikey. Mikey has been tuning cars since before I was born. Mikey is in the process of recovering from a medical emergency, so he is remote tuning while DJ runs the dyno, and my brother Josh is filming. Thanks for your patience. Back to the video.
So basically, I'll just tell Mikey to set up, and he'll just send us a base map, and then I'll drive it on the dyno, calibrate the dyno, and just pull after pull after pull. Cool. And roughly how long does it take usually? Depends. Yeah. One of those. Okay. I mean, I've seen Mikey tune K-Series turbo cars in like less than an hour. I've also been here for 6 hours. So hopefully not 6 hours, because I want to go home today. Yeah. As long as the car does what it needs to do, Mikey will just make it quick and simple.
I hope it does. I didn't have any time to do any like health checks, compression tests, nothing.
Just full send.
Just gonna see what happens, I guess. Hopefully drive it to Wisconsin on Friday.
You'll be fine. I told Mikey stock GSR.
Okay. Yeah, stock GSR, and then supporting mods for 700 plus.
The motor is the weak point at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah, the motor's the bottleneck. Yeah, for sure. I was chilling right here the other night. Check out this move. I was chilling here last night, just like this. I had the engine bay, the hood open, and I was just drinking a Miller Lite, dude. I was just staring at it.
All right, John, what do you think?
Right now, I think that super excited and super stressed and nervous to get this car on the dyno. You know, there's been tens of hours, if not hundreds of hours, put into this car to get to this moment right now. And at this point, like, the scary part for me is that, like, I'm taking my hands off of it. This is, from this point forward, this car's success and this car, like, being good is out of my hands. So yeah, that's about to sit there. Maybe blew a head gasket or some shit. Easily could be a head gasket. Yeah, all over my face.
Break at 200, or it could be fine at 400, you know? Right. If it was my car, I would say I'd be happy with anything around the 350 range.
Cool. And that's like safe.
That would be my guess, that it would be pretty safe there.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I've seen stock GSRs make 450 and last a long time.
Last a long time.
But I've also seen them make 300 and blow up.
Right. So we're basically just making it so that the timing on the engine, like the mechanical engine timing, you know, camshafts to crankshaft, matches up with what the ECU is seeing. That way, when they're making changes to the tune, as far as timing goes, they're making accurate changes.
How's it doing? How's it doing? How's it looking?
I have no clue.
How's it sound?
Okay. Smoky. You know, I don't know how many miles are on this engine. I didn't really have time to check the health of this engine. You know, it could be leaking oil from a valve guide. Leave a comment down below what you guys think we're gonna end at. That sounded good. It sounded nice. 3? Yeah, boy, 300.
He's never gonna put in the other engine. He's just gonna leave this engine in because it sounds good.
I mean, so far making really healthy power for where we're at. Like, it's making efficient power, which is awesome. I think that if we had compression issues to begin with, it wouldn't be making power this efficiently. So we'll see how it goes. So far, so good.
Still thinks he's driving this to Wisconsin.
We're over boosting right now. We're only at like 28% duty cycle on the boost solenoid, and we're making like 18 pounds of boost. Way too much. We want to make like 10 to 12.
10 to 12.
So that was 7 pounds. Mikey just turned off the boost controller altogether. We're just trying to figure out the boost controller. It's making a lot of boost. 7-pound wastegate. See where we go. GSR, dude. 12 pounds of boost. Like, all the supporting mods are there, you know? Like, intake manifold is ported. We got a really good flowing exhaust manifold. We got E85. We got good fuel. Like, all the supporting mods are there. It's really just the bottom end. It's really just the engine at this point. So I would be super happy with a reliable 400 horsepower. We'll see.
I told you he's never putting that other one back in. Just sell the broken engine. Get a Corvette.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Look, they're coming to take away the S14.
That's the car that blew up. The S14 is what blew up on the dyno before we went on. If you didn't get the joke.
Something tells me that Mikey and DJ are teaming up to try to make it make 420. Dude, this is the most this car's ever made.
Oh, really?
Right now. 370. Yeah, it was 369 something. Yeah.
I was just joking around. I said, after the 400 horsepower pull, I texted him saying wowzers. And he said, "Oh," I was like, "Dude, he's pooping his pants." And he's like, "Good, time for another hit." And then it made 475, and I said, "Dude, stop going up." He's like, "Okay, well then we're done unless you want some more." So, are we done, or do you want to keep going?
Am I gonna reliably be able to hold 479 in a stock sleeve GSR? Like, are we cool with dialing it back?
It's up to you.
Is that weak? I feel like I should dial it back.
It's your call.
Can we settle at 420?
Did you say 479?
I mean, I could just
We
tell
just
him
made 479. All right, so we made 479 wheel horsepower today on a stock GSR. Holy shit. How much boost?
that was 15 pounds.
Dude, on 15 pounds? That's nothing. I mean, I'm not saying for a stock engine, but like on the LS VTEC, when I got it tuned like the first time around, made 370 on like 17 or 18 PSI. We were on pump.
But you also weren't tuned by Mike.
True. Dude, what? That's crazy. 479 at, what do you say, 15 pounds?
Yeah.
Holy shit. So they're gonna double check, make sure the two-step is building boost properly, and then they gotta do one more hit and just make sure that everything's clean, and then we are off the dyno with 479 wheel horsepower and a stock GSR. Are you shitting me? That's insane, dude. That's insane. No pulls, no street pulls for me until I'm back from Automotion, boys. Don't be trying to race me if you see me out of Automotion, because I'll do it, but I'll probably blow up. I'm just nervous. I'm just waiting for the final
report card.
Report, yeah.
The boost by geared solenoid it's just being funky. Trying to dial it in to get you to that 420 is just being a pain in the dick. So
that's awesome that you guys at least tried.
Yeah, we tried, but I went on the more safe side. So we ended at.
Do you want to film the screen? If that's okay.
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit. So. That's what your last pull was at? Was
369?
369.
Let's go.
I thought that was a good one to stop at.
Yeah.
But these are your full pulls.
So holy shit, man.
474, 478. This was just us trying to test the boost solenoid again. So 478 at pretty much 350 torque.
Damn.
But we turned you down to the 369. So
cool. I like that.
But
that's a great.
Let me show you how to get you back up to the 478.
Okay.
So
you shouldn't show me how to do this.
Low boost and high boost. If you want to, you just, if you're like, hey, I want 500 horsepower right now, you just click the high boost, copy and paste it into that. So don't do that until you're at least like close to home. That's a lot of horsepower for a stock motor. I would be stoked on those numbers for a stock car.
I'm super happy. I'm super happy with that.
I would have stopped at like 320, 330. But
sick, DJ.
I thought you were blown motor club, so I figured 500.
You read the shirt took it literally. I texted Caleb, my buddy with the Gingium.
Oh, yeah.
I texted him. I was like 479 at 15 psi.
He's like, I want a rematch on my race or what?
Yeah, no. He was actually like, how did you make so much power on such little boost? It's like,
I mean, honestly, I know that I've been preaching everyone should get tuned by Mikey, but you gotta think my car has 80,000 miles on a 500 horsepower build. You know, I mean, there's not very many people out there that can have that.
Yeah.
You know, your last motor lasted 20 miles. You know, he tunes our drag car, make just under 1,000 horsepower. That car was together for 4 years until I blew it up. So it was on the same tune for 4 years. Just every year we would come back and we would just do a touch up. Mm-hmm. So I was on that tune for 4 years, and then we tuned it again, made 100 more horsepower, changed the Ignite red. So he still tunes that. He tunes every one of my employees at the shop, obviously all our customers. So we've had nothing but good luck, and now that we have our own dyno, that's just going to be better. You heard it here first.
Yeah, Rudd's Racing got their own dyno, boys.
We did.
So if you're Chicago local and you need a tune, Mikey Rudd's combo.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
You saw it. You saw it yourselves.
Yep. All you got to do is just message us. So
information in the description down below. Information on the screen. Proofs in the pudding, boys.
Yep. Now you got to unstrap it because I don't want to.
They might make you work for it though. Poor guy, man. I heard it happen. I was sitting on the truck.
As we kept going in the dyno, like the car wasn't making the power from the get-go, and Mikey was like, "Hey, you should ask the guy if he wants to stop. Like it's not."
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I asked the guy. I was like, "Dude, the car's not really doing what it should be doing. it was down like 30 horsepower.
Oh shit.
And I was like, it's not really doing what it should be doing. Do you want us to keep going, or what do you think? He's like, nah, keep going, it's fine. Apparently it was not fine.
Yeah, apparently not.
The rod said bye-bye.
Oh, it's a rod?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
So we think that was what was happening the whole time, is there was something in the motor in the bottom end not being too happy.
And back to where we started. Swag. Fire day, boys. Fire day. Started it with half a day at work. Well, started it by trailering my car to work. Half a day at work. Sick dyno session, made 479 wheel horsepower in a stock GSR. Insane. Dialed it back to 369. And then had sick barbecue, which you guys didn't see, but dude, fire day.